what's up? Alright, what's up? Alright, what's up? Alright, what's up? Welcome to the Dan Dunn Show. First things first, Netflix killed it last night. The show got fucking... Dude, my computer's crashed yesterday midday. So if that happens again, you know, I'm streaming too much. I have to get a new desktop. I should have done that yesterday, but I didn't. Yeah, so I have to get a new system going. But that's just growing pains. We'll figure that out. That will get solved. Anyway, so Netflix killed it last night. Anyone who's a Netflix bull, congratulations. Buying that, if you bought the dip on Netflix the other day, and you know, reaping the benefits today. A couple things that I want to talk about with this earnings that we've seen so far is I think that consumer discretion is flying. I think that companies like Tiffany, companies like Nordstrom, the high-end retailers, places that people might not always go to because they're tight or something. I think they're going to blow out earnings. I think those people are going to blow out their earnings. Places like restaurants, like the Cheesecake Factory or Crackle Barrel, just blew it out. I think that's a good place to be making some bets. I think that consumer discretion is really high right now. I think that people are buying things that they are putting off. Home Depot or Lowe's. I think that stuff. I think that you have a real opportunity to make some quick scalps. I think when they report, they're going to blow out. I think that this earnings season is going to blow out. I've seen the banks do it. I've seen Netflix do it. What it tells me is that the trend is your friend, and don't go against it. I don't think I'm bullish. This is bullish. Everything right now is bullish as far as I can tell. Yeah, the interest rates and all that shit. But you know, fuck all that. We're bullish here. People are still buying. People still have money and they're still buying. So that, you know, I don't know. That's how I think. But anyway, another thing is that HAE, Harmonics. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's at the bottom of the trend line. It's at the bottom of the trend line. You could scalp that up to 120. I think ADS is oversold. Price target 220. But yeah, just you know, Netflix blew it out. Canopy's getting beat up. It's getting beat up. It's at 51 now. You know, there was at 60 the other day. It had a 10-point day, and you know, it's just getting beat up ever since. Home Depot's down a little bit. Yeah, so let's get the heat map up. But just you know, just this is what's going on today. So we're a minute into the show. We're 2 minutes into the show. 3 minutes into the show. Whatever time it is. My clock's not working over here. So already I'm streaming too much here. So my system isn't just... I just don't have enough right here to stream the things that I need to stream. That's going to be a downfall for this real quick. But if you just listen to that advice, take that consumer discretion to what it is. Another thing that happened is Prudential got its SIFI taken away. Pru, they're floating at around 100. I think that is extremely bullish for that company. Prudential is a solid company. It's solid. MetLife, when they split, they lost their SIFI. They became too small. Prudential was getting regulated like a bank, and Prudential's not a bank. It's just a very healthy company. And I think that, you know, if they got their SIFI taken away, you can put Prudential right back up in the 115 areas. But that was something that I saw that I thought was extremely bullish, something that should be reacted to swiftly. So anyway, looking at the services, Amazon's up, Google's up. Looks like we're gonna have a green day here. Trump didn't tweet anything stupid last night. I mean, he said, you know, Trump taking credit for a 500-point day. He was quiet about the fucking drops. Started going after the Fed a little bit. But, you know, that is what it is. We'll see what happens there. Netflix, and so, you know, that is exactly what you wanted to see. So far in earnings, through the earnings that we've seen, I haven't seen anything at all that would say that the trend is broken. I think we're still, you know, things should be soaring right now, and I think that things are about to soar. I think the long-term strategy is always better if you're bullish. If you're just bearish all the time, you know, you're just gonna be punching walls. Just be bullish. It's gonna work out in the end, right? But yeah. So anyway, this is the Dan Dunn Show. We're gonna groove it into the market open. Hopefully they open up sooner than later, because I've talked about what I would be trading today. 10 minutes. Let's see if there's anything on the YouTube stream. How many people? 9 people watching. Look at that. So yeah, dude, just use that chat. If you want to talk about anything or say anything, just use that chat up. I'm gonna repost this on StockTwits. Another thing, I hate spamming StockTwits. I hate doing that shit, but it's what you got to do, I guess, right? Yeah. So, and to the smart ass, watch Dan sip coffee. That's exactly what I'm gonna be doing today. So I'm gonna be sipping coffee. But, yeah. Cracker Barrel reported they blew out. The banks have all gone through. Bosch. What's going on with Bosch? I haven't looked at Bosch today. Bosch is... Alright, we got a wide range on them. But, yeah, Bosch is looking for a peak here. They're a little hot on the RSI. I mean, it's not too hot. It's getting to the point though. I could see Bosch getting up to 28. I could see it. So Canopy, what is going on with Canopy? Canopy is at 50. Canopy's at 50.9. You know, what's Square doing? Square's at 80. Man, Square took a devastating 1-2 punch on him, and I just think that there were, you know, the CFO leaving. He didn't leave. I don't feel like the CFO left because it was a bad company. I feel like he left because he was getting a CEO somewhere else. And I just think it happened at the worst time. It happened at the worst possible time. And, you know, Square, I would buy that dip as much as you could. Any dry powder I'd be throwing it at Square. I think that they took a nasty 1-2 punch, and I don't think you're going to have to wait too long to see your returns on that. I would be buying Square. J&J, they beat yesterday. They're kind of sitting still today, though. Activision's down a little bit. AMD had a huge day yesterday. So 8%, they're back up to 28.55. And you know, like if you were watching yesterday when I was talking about trends just going straight up. Everything went straight up yesterday. You know, especially at the end of the day when everything went down is when things started to run. But just everything's bullish here, I think. But been on the live stream for 10 minutes. Bad quality, not a single word. Fuck you, Monty. What are you talking about? Is this not picking up audio? Hold up. Sorry about that. I got a comment. Been on the live stream for 5 to 10 minutes. Coffee sips, bad quality, not a single word. First off, that shouldn't happen. Oh, I guess I put the disclaimer up, which is audio capture. So that was my fault. My bad. That was my bad. But this Monty guy's just a bear. Please excuse him. But But no fault to that guy. That guy saw something wrong and he was commenting. So, all right, hope that turns out better than that. But anyway, there was a question in chat. I was trying to keep shit up. Can hear you. So where do you see Snap today? So where do you see AMD today? AMD's on a straight wall up. I see AMD. Where do I see AMD today? Again, there's no real news, but things are bullish, right? We're gonna get the run up on AMD. So I think AMD's gonna keep continuing. Yeah, I think you might get the morning head fake, but I think it's gonna continue to go up. I think the things are just gonna recover from here. Snap, hopefully it dies. Hopefully it dies today. But they just put the banner out in front of the NYSE. Where's Snap? Hold on. Yeah, Snap's down. I don't know. Where do I see Snap? I don't know. I can't read Snap for a damn. I would lose money if I traded in Snap. I can't read that chart for a damn. But everything was bullish yesterday and Snap was bear. Like everything went up yesterday, Snap went down. So I gotta have this chat up more. But anyway, so but yeah, we're getting close to open here, right? We're 2 minutes away. So I gotta get some things up here. AMD better go to the moon today. It's up 174% on the year, though. It's down 10% this month. So buy the dip, right? You should be up this month if you're up 174. I mean, AMD. I just feel like, when I go into like retail stores or whatever, I check computer chips, right? And everything's all Intel. I don't know if that means Intel is just the cheaper one for these computer companies, or if they're just the recognized name. But if AMD ever got all those computer chips, and I wouldn't buy an Intel thing at this point right now. I wouldn't buy Intel, knowing what I know. I wouldn't buy anything Intel. I'd be buying AMD, or I'd be buying Apple. But yeah, I think that consumer discretion. I think where I'd be playing my plays right now, if you're looking to play some earnings, I'd be going all over consumer discretion. I'd be loading up on Nordstrom, Tiffany. Maybe not Nordstrom so much because they're involved with other things. Cheesecake, I would be taking risk on Cheesecake because if people have more money to spend, they're going to spend it. It's just the way things are. Way things are. Anyway, market open here. Let's see what happens. Are they ringing the bell yet? So, let me get this up. See if there's anything else. Nope. Those guys probably left the chat. Alright. Netflix has dropped a little bit off of it. I want to see what Netflix is doing. Come on, Bell. All right, there it goes. But here it goes. All right, so right out the gate, the Dow's down a little bit. The S&P is around even. The Nasdaq is up slightly. We got Netflix going up 10% right out the gate. It's up 32. It's floating around 380, floating 370. AMD, where are you? I don't know what happened to it. AMD. AMD? There it is. AMD's up points, up 28.50. Now again, I can't pull up these. I can't, like next week, I'll be able to pull up these charts or whatever, right? Right now, if I pulled up all these charts and watched which is what my ultimate plan is. I want to see these charts, but right now I'm just looking at watch lists, trying to take it all. But I can't run all these charts live stream like that. But when I can, my grand plan is to have fucking screens all over the place, and I'll be able to call this shit. Don't worry about that. But AMD is floating at where it opened right now. Honestly, when that thing runs, usually it dips. But I didn't see it here. Netflix has fallen to 372 a little bit. Nothing's really changed market wide. Would you short FANG stocks? It depends if you think the market's going to crash. Do I think the market's going to crash right now? No, I think Amazon's a little overvalued, but I think it's got, Amazon hit a double top. Facebook's trash, but they have a business plan. Facebook gets clickbait and shit. Facebook has its company. Facebook's biggest problem is privacy shit. So people are going to pull out of Facebook. Google, I don't think there's any point in shorting Google. I wouldn't short Google at all. I like Google. Even if they're stealing all your privacy information, it's the most useful thing out there. I'm not going to switch over to Bing. Apple, I'm not going to short. I wouldn't short Apple. But I think the biggest opportunity there is shorting Facebook. Did I get them? Netflix? I wouldn't short Netflix. You see what they just did? And Netflix, honestly, I wouldn't short that. I just wouldn't short that. Not right now, anyway. I'm more of a short-term trader than a long-term, and I don't see any value in losing your money like that right now. And I try to just stay as bullish as you can. As bullish as you can is usually the best strategy. Now, if you're watching a stock for an extended period of time, then you can swing trade. Go for it. I buy calls and puts on AMD all the time. I play it like a book, both ways. Sometimes a move surprises me, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, Square is at 79.45. Snap is at 723. It's down a little bit, but I think it was down more pre-market. Morgan Stanley is down just a little bit. JP Morgan is up just a little bit. Where's my heat map at? So everything's on a tint of red here, tint of green too. So nothing. We're still kind of seeing which way today's going to go. Seeing which way today's going to go. Home Depot's down. So is Lowe's. Like I was saying, I think consumer discretion. I think that those are good places to take risk. If you are looking for a short-term return, I think that those are good places for. I think that those people are going to beat out their earnings. I think because Cracker Barrel just beat. I just think that's. I think the consumer discretion is where you want to park. Netflix. Too short. Netflix has dropped a little bit. It was at 380 pre-market. It's kind of come down a little bit. Once again, things kind of just froze on me. So I have to worry about where I'm streaming. Okay. Alright. So I'm back. So I'm gonna have to be playing that. I'll get that done. I'll get that improved. Right now my biggest obstacle is when I'm running on. So and getting viewers and all that. But that's okay. That could all be figured out. Amazon. Amazon took a hit. They were at $1 trillion market cap, and they're at 857.6 billion. So they lost 150 billion in market cap in the last month, right? Because they only went to the $1 trillion a month ago, or maybe a month and a half, not too long ago. They just took a hit, and I feel like retail is going to buy Amazon around Black Friday time, not realizing that it's priced in or whatever. But yeah, and honestly, I worked for Amazon. And when I was in there, dude, during their peak day or whatever, during their days, just Amazon Day or whatever, Amazon Week, whatever they called that shit, dude. The volume spiked, but it's been dead. It was dead. Fuck Amazon, dude. Fuck Amazon. Everything about Amazon is shit. But I just wouldn't insure it because it's just such a big company. It's just such a big company. It's got such a market cap on it. It makes no profit though. I can't run both of those at the same time. So the Dow's down a half a point. A little news in the world today. There could be a lot of disappointment once it turns out that legal marijuana is a lot less profitable than illegal marijuana. Didn't everyone know that though? That when it went public, it was gonna be cheaper. It doesn't have the black market price on it. That's kind of a stupid article. But Netflix growth track back on track. Get the fuck out of here. All right. Sorry, the dog's running up and down the stairs. So Philip Morris. Philip Morris reports Thursday. Now, I don't think that they're going to report well, personally. But I think, just because I don't think people are smoking cigarettes as much. But they've been up a few days in a row here. Or not up, but they've been moving upward. And if you look at, I think Philip Morris is going to miss on that. This is a disaster right now. I can't run my charts. It's irritating. This is a disaster right now. Netflix is not at 380 anymore. It's at 367. 365. See, 365 and a half. So, they're bouncing around. Elsewhere, MU is down 1%, AMD is down 2%, Snap is down 0.67%, 0.7%. Tesla's down only a little bit though. Canopy is down at 49 today. They're down another 7% today. Canopy's just getting annihilated. I feel like they got people on FOMO or something. It was just a massive trap. BlackRock got a downgrade from Wells Fargo. Or they lowered their price target. Canada becomes the first industrial nation to legalize recreational cannabis. Didn't that already happen? But seems like the markets around the world have had a green day. U.S. markets are just open. We've been open for the first, the first 10 minutes is always, the first 15 minutes is always the most valuable. But all right, dude, I can't pull up my heat map at the same time as this. Yeah, that's just too much streaming. Alright, that's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. See if I can't do something. But, anyway. Again, so I think that HAE, the symbol HAE, Haymonix, I think that that's trading in the bottom of the channel. I think that that's gonna come back up. That's gonna be fine. That's gonna go up to like 120. If you just follow the chart. I didn't do any research on that. I'm just following the chart on that. What are they doing today? They're down. Yeah, down at 110. I wonder if it broke out of its channel. I doubt it, but it could have. Yeah, I think that that's just getting ready for a pop. It's gonna pop. Even though it traded below its channel a little bit, I think it's gonna hold that line. ABM, what's going on with ABM? ABM's down 0.5%. I want to see if this company holds its the RSI. This company keeps it up where it's at. ADS. This is oversold. Yeah, the RSI. And, there's a short float on this. 20%, 19.3%. So, yeah, I would buy that. Looking for it to bounce back up to 120. It's got to get a little bounce going. Or, not 120, 220. And then ESL. Yeah, this is way overbought. This is way overbought. ESL. The RSI is at 87.38. That's got to come down. So, I mean, this thing, it must have just had a blowout earnings or something, but it's got to close that a little bit. I mean, that's just a ridiculous number. 87 RSI. Come on now. But yeah. So what's going on? So all right. So here's a fucking obstacle. We've been on for 30 minutes. I've kind of run out of material. Like, I haven't run out of material. Now Now it's a matter of watching the markets, and it's boring to watch one guy watch the markets, right? I'm not a genius. I'm not Warren Buffett sitting here, but you know, percent change. I mean, I could talk about percent change. I could talk about how the markets are kind of flat. I mean, they're down. They're slightly red. Dow's down 100 points in the first 15 minutes. That could rally back and be up 400 points by the end of the day. It could also drop 800 points, as we saw. But AMD, I said that AMD should continue to go up. It's down 1.2. That sucks. That was a big day yesterday. I still think that will probably finish green. AMD's beast. AMD's beast. It's a powerhouse. Snapchat, watch that be green, motherfucker. It's not. Snapchat's down at 7.715. It's good to see you bleed. MU. You know, MU's been trading at 42 for such a long time. And, you know, the whole semiconductor thing, I just feel like there's just too much supply, it seems like. It seems like they oversupplied themselves. You know, like, but, you know, I don't know. Philip Morris is up. And again, I could really see Philip Morris taking a shit on its earnings and like dropping 10%. And like 6 months ago or however long ago it was, I don't know how long ago it was, but they had an earnings where they had great numbers, but they said people are smoking less, or teen smoking was down. And even just this summer, you saw more people vaping and less people smoking. It was no longer cool to go stand somewhere and smoke a cigarette. People would rather just vape where they were because of the convenience of it. And they said that their vapes weren't catching on or whatever. I don't follow Philip Morris that closely, but I think that is something you should watch. I don't know if they bought a company or something, but I know that their vapes weren't taking hold. But Canopy. Fucking Canopy. Canopy's just taking a fucking shit. I mean, it's tough on Canopy, man. It's tough on Canopy. It's not tough. It's not tough. Canopy's up 100% on the year. It's up 1% on the month. Long term, people on Canopy are fine. It's the traders that got killed today. You can say a lot. You can say a lot of that stuff with all these things. Market wide, long term traders should be fine. You know, long term, everything should be fine. Now, if those people want to start taking profits, it's their own deal, and that's what we saw the other day. People taking profits. But Google's down 1%. Would I short FANG stocks? I wouldn't short FANG stocks. I would only short... I mean, I think that... what are they up a year on? So Amazon's up 50%. Apple, it's 2 N's, isn't it? No, it's 2 A's. So it's Apple, Netflix, yeah. So Facebook's down 10%. Amazon's up 50%. Apple is up 30%. Google is up 5%. They're underperforming on the market. Well, are they? Maybe not the actual market. Maybe not the actual market. But on my market. But yeah, so can't pull up these streams. I got a short Snap. Why you trade? I trade options because I'm a short term trader, bro. I'm gonna answer them one by one here. Why would you rather trade options than stocks? I'm a short term trader. I'm looking for percents. I'm not looking for growth. It's safer to trade stocks. You get less percent. But you know, I would trade options because I you know, it's a little bit of an adrenaline thing. I would say I would rather trade the options because I'm looking for the higher return, quicker return. I'm in and out of this stuff. I'm not looking. I don't have the attention span to sit there and just hold my money somewhere. If I put 10 grand somewhere, I'm not looking to see 12 grand after only two grand profits after a year. If I put 10 grand somewhere, I want to see 15 grand in fucking profit. So I want a $25,000 trade in 2 weeks, and sometimes it happens in 2 days. Usually I only trade 3 days. Now that's a very extreme example, but usually but it's just that's why I would rather trade options. I would rather trade options because you get your own time frame. I get locked in a different kind of mode when I go for options. I go I start thinking time frames and scales, and I start looking at the chart more intuitively and more fundamental with the algorithms. And I think that I trade better and at a better quality for my trades than just being like, hey, I like Apple. I bought an Apple product. I'm going to buy some shares of Apple. So I would rather buy options because I think that it makes me a better trader. It's harder to do. It's harder to profit from it. But when you do profit from it, it just, you feel better about it because you time that out the right way, and you can make money. Shorting positions is a whole thing. I've never shorted the stock before, but I'm so bored. I'm bored. So here, yeah, I'm bored too. I got a short Snap. I got a short on Snap. Yeah. What are you Wall Street bets? But yeah, short on Snap. But dude, how low are you looking for it to go? You looking for it to die? I mean, they're running out of money, right? They are running out of money, and Snap isn't looking too good. And it's kind of dying anyway. It's dying anyway. That's going to happen to all of them. It's like MySpace. Facebook is going to be. It's just a cycle. It's a nasty little cycle. I have a long-term short ETFs that focus on FANG stocks. I think the next couple of months it will hit the fan. Yeah, Snap PT price target 3. Now I want to pull up a chart, man, but I can't pull up a chart right now. I mean, I gotta. Let me see if I can do this. If I could just cover that. How long out are you looking on your chart? But anyway, it's just a slippery slope. All right, but a price target of 3 on Snap. So you're looking for this company to completely collapse, which honestly it probably will. It probably will. They have no money, but yeah, dude, you looked at Valiant, Bosch Healthcare, dude. I think that there's more of an opportunity because when you short companies, man, you're expecting everyone to sell. And then you're going to deal with the bag holders. I think it's easier for a stock to drop. Definitely easier for a stock to drop. But if you're looking for things to go to zero, I just don't see the logic in doing that. I don't know. I don't like going at low numbers like that. Like a $7 stock down to 3. I mean, you're asking for a 60% drop there, right? I mean, that's a big drop. 60% on top of what's already happened. It was up at 20, and I guess it's already fallen 60%. It's already fallen like 75, almost 75%. It's no, not 75. That would be 65. I don't know what that is, but I guess you're looking for the same thing to happen, continue to happen. You're looking for it to fall. You're looking for it to collapse. Snapped until December, so 60% until December. Snap will go private before it hits 3. I agree with that. This is a pump by Valley. It's a trash app. VIX climbing. What's the VIX doing? The VIX. Don't like to see the VIX move all that much. Just want the VIX to go down, right? Unless you're a bear. Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's macro. It's a whole macro thing. All right. Well, so would you buy Snap right now then? Nabs? But because I mean, would you buy Snap here? Because you can't ask for it any cheaper. I don't know. But anyway, so market wide, what's going on in the market? Snap's just a dog. Snap's just going to die. Anyway, the market's down 0.7%. The Dow is. The S&P 0.3%. The NASDAQ 0.3%. Some UN Syria envoy is going to retire at the end of November. I don't know why that's highlighted. Someone pulled out. Prudential Financial welcomes FSOC's decision to remove sci-fi label, SIFI label. Again, dude, that is so bullish. That is so bullish for Prudential. But I think that literally couldn't be more bullish. So. Dude, they don't have to do any Dodd-Frank anymore. Dude, they don't get regulated the same. All that money that they spent to handle that stuff, they don't have to pay attention to anymore. Prudential is a healthy stock anyway. It's a good stock. It's a good company. It's a solid company. I think that's so bullish for Prudential. I don't usually do long-term trades, but I think a long-term trade on Prudential here, you know, you're getting a gift. You're getting a gift at under $100. And dude, if they don't have to do that and they continue doing what they're doing, and the market doesn't crash in the next 6 months, I think Prudential is easy $140 stock, easy. I just think that's when I would sell it. That's when it would be getting to the top. But and dude, they're at 100 right now, so that's 40% on your money. So and that's just buying stock, and I think that's bullish as bullish gets. Yeah, he's a buyer. Alright, dude, you're bullish, bro. There's nothing wrong with being a bull. Bulls make more money than bears, right? But, that's cool. Nah, dude, bullish on Snap. Good for you. Going against the wave. There are books written about that. So, that's cool. Guy's got balls. Snap's down at 7.08, though. If it falls below 7, are you worried? You know, it's down 2.34% today. Dude, you guys are right up in the volatility. Long term, though, I would be getting into fucking Prudential. Consumer discretion. I think there are big moves coming for Tiffany. I think Cheesecake is going to blow out their earnings. I think Home Depot was down earlier. I think I think consumer discretion is a Home Depot's down 4.2% right now. Oh my god. But if people are buying things, I think home improvements and all that stuff, I think that's where people are. I think that's what you need to be at. I like Pru. Yeah, Pru's solid, man. I like Pru too. I think Pru is a good place. And dude, if they aren't getting dealt with the same as the banks, like it was a ridiculous ruling that them and MetLife had to get put in SIFI. And if you remember back then, I'm pretty sure MetLife fought like a bastard to get it removed. And the CEO of Prudential just sat down and kind of took it. And dude, that's tough. But now it's getting removed. And MetLife, when they split their company, I think that they fell below the threshold. So your average is 742 on Snap, which is down 7.03. But it's falling, man. It's falling. Yeah, but honestly, the hurricane might be priced into it, even though with the 4% drop. But when weather happens, but I think consumer confidence, dude, or consumer discretion. But dude, Tiffany, restaurants, man, Cracker Barrel is proving my point there. Cracker Barrel just killed their earnings. Cheesecake Factory is going to be down that line. Home Depot, Lowe's, dude, on the higher end stuff too. The things that people put off, not so much just regular retail like Walmart. When you're dealing with like the higher end things, and I think that's a good place to be looking here. But dude, you're dealing with Snapchat and A&D. You're more into the volatility, aren't you? And there's nothing wrong with that, dude. But if you're trading stock in Snap and AMD, I think that's just kind of a crazy place to end up. Because, but it's volatile, dude. I don't know. It's interesting. Why would you be in Snap on a volatile stock? In stock, and you I don't know. But it's interesting. I think. What's the RSI on Snap? Oh, it's at 27. It's oversold. Look at that. You see, that is interesting. So maybe it is poised for a little pop. They just crossed that threshold. How long has it been down there? Since the beginning of September, though? And it stayed down there? People are selling the fuck out of it. And, dude, if they're running out of money, if Snap is running out of money, and if everything's going bad for it, and dude, the Saudi can't even keep it pumped. But, dude, I don't use Snapchat. I just don't use Snapchat. The RSI is 27.88 on Snap. Numbers speak for themselves. Yeah, dude, follow the charts. You're absolutely right, dude. You're bullish. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's actually a good bet if you just follow the chart. If you black out all the other stuff, that's a good bet. It's a good trade. And you're against the trend too. That's actually, Snap could be a winner. It's weird to say that, but Snap could be a winner. I just don't know about that. But I mean, that's just because I'm not on the cutting edge of that, I guess, right? Numbers speak for themselves. Yeah, And dude, the last time Snap fell below that channel, it spiked up in June. I wonder if there was an earnings there, but it ran up from 10 almost to 14, so that's a 40% increase in stock price the last time it broke out of its negative RSI channel. So if it ran up 40% from right here, you're looking at around 9, 10 it would be at. And if it did that anytime soon, you would be looking at the beginning formation of a Head and Shoulders. And there's a gap to be filled in the beginning of September. I guess they reported or something, but they got to go and fill that gap, and that just happens to sit at 40% away. But that's not a bad trade. I mean, if you're looking for it, that's high risk. I mean, that's high risk because you're going against everything. But if you went at Snap 40%. At the 28 RSI, it was at 27.88 when I first looked at it. It has a gap to fill at what looks like 940-ish. And that's about a 40% raise. So, and what's the date? The 17th. So, we'll see how that does. The price on it is... Oh, Snap just... No, it didn't. Alright, so Snap's at 708. Techie trader. So what do you think about Square? If you're a techie trader, I think that Square is bullish as hell. I don't know. Snack, it's a big loser, but it's still a company. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's very bullish too. I'm all over Square. It's down again today though. Dude, I think Square took a nasty 1-2 punch. I think Square took a nasty 1-2 punch. The CFO leaving just crushed them. Just crushed them. And dude, anyone who has a price average of 69 on Square right now because of that dip the other day is fucking, you know, good for that guy. $30 billion cap, up at 77 right now, down percent point forward today. The Dow's down a little bit. Just it's the future of POS. Is that a piece of shit? What is POS? POS. What is POS? Fuck is POS? Point of sale. Alright. PVTL, pivotal, and really large on Tatum Motors. Now, are these long-term holds? Are these long-term holds that you're looking at here? Or are they quick swings? Because see, dude, that's kind of the difference. I look for quick swings. I'm looking for the quick buck. And dude, long-term things. I mean, I would be long-term on Square right now. I'd be long-term on Bosch Health. I'd be long-term on landlord. Yeah. This is a quick swing. Alright, so once again, dude, it fell below the RSI, so it's oversold. So you are looking, and it's deep on the RSI too. It's at 1927, dipped down to 10, 12. It looks like. Insiders only own 0.04 of that company, though. So the insiders, no one owns that company inside that company. 0.04. Well, what's the market cap on it? Market cap. Employees. It has 81,000 employees. That's a big fucking company. Okay. It's below its trend line. It broke the trend line, but its RSI is up. Short float is almost $500 million. 1.8%. So it's got a short float. Dude, yeah, I would, this is a good trade. Yeah, I like that. I like DTM. I like DTM. Check out the chart. Yeah, check out this. Do options. Yeah, so, dude, I'm all about options. I rarely ever buy stock, but I've never bought a stock and lost money on it. So that's pretty cool. I've lost money doing options, but I haven't lost money trading stocks. I like that. But, yeah, so, dude, you got TTM. If you look at the chart, dude, it goes straight downhill. Let me see if I can pull this up. But, I would have to pull it into this screen. Move all of that over there. I'm not going to do that. But, yeah. And then what was the other company you said? China trade issues and recent production halt in the UK. They make their shit in China. So is it tariffed? PVTN. Pivotal Software Inc. Alright, so this thing likes volatility. And the RSI isn't sitting too low either. The RSI is sitting right in the middle of the boundary. Any formations that I could see out of the eye, dude, honestly, if you look at it like this, that could be a massive head and shoulders. If you look from May, I mean, it's not really, but that kind of looks like a massive head and shoulders to me. I don't know a lot about this company. What's its market cap? Short float is almost 10% on this too. Market cap's almost $5 billion. What are their sales numbers? So they're getting more in sales. Their shares outstanding has shrunk a little bit. Its earnings per share is on a steady rise. It's got reiterated by Barclays on June 13th, 18. So June 13th, 18. June 13th, 18. Oh yeah, it got a big spike that day too, and it kind of fizzled since. It double topped itself, might even hit that 3 times, but it double topped on itself and it fucking fell back down to where it was before Barclays. It's got $5.6 million million volume. I don't know if that's today or just overall. I don't know. I don't know. But October 17th, it opened at 18. Its high was 19.2. Look at the one-day chart, because that sounds like a big swing. It's not loading. Gotta go over here. Pivotal softwares. Pull up that chart. Just bear with me for a second. I know, dude, I couldn't imagine listening to this, but again, I just started doing this, so I'll get better at this as time goes on. But Pivotal is 1 year, and you're looking for a quick swing, so I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna look at the 3 month. 3 month, you got. Dude, it's down 6% today. I'm sure you know that. But its high was 1912. Its low was 1751. It's at 1869. What does this one-day chart look like? This is volatile. This is swinging all over the place. But yeah, so it must have been big up in the pre-market and just collapsed on itself. Dude, what's your price target on this one? IPO share 6-month lockup expiration is today. New IPO on cloud software. They will recover. Fix up is so much. New IPO. 24. And how long are you looking for that? How long out are you looking on that? So you're looking for it to fill that gap, or at least get up there. And that thing's swinging around like a beast right now. So if Brexit got figured out, Brexit isn't going anywhere soon. Yeah, I would agree that I think Pivotal end of year. I think Pivotal is going to swing around. I don't know. I think that just, again, dude, I've never heard of this company. I've never seen this company. I'm just looking at this chart now, and from what I could see, is it moves around pretty fast. It was up at 20 yesterday. It went down to the 17s today. Well, didn't something happen with Brexit last night? But yeah. Anyway, interesting stuff, dude. I like that recommendation. I'm definitely gonna add TTM to my list. And I'm gonna keep an eye on Pivotal too. But I might not talk so much about Pivotal, but I'll watch Pivotal. I'm pulling for you on your 24 price target by end of year. So you called that at 18.75 with a price target of 24 end of year. Good luck, man. You know, I hope, dude. I'm all about making money and fucking going bullish on everything. But dude, that's a violent swing right there, and dude, it kind of just hit it in the middle too, dude. I'm not 100% on how that's gonna go for you, dude. You're taking a risk there, but you know, high risk, high reward, right? So best of luck on that trade, dude. I wouldn't be in Pivotal right now, dude. I don't know enough about it. And that's really where I'm going to lie on saying anything about that stock. As far as TTM, though, I like that company was brought up, though, dude. Get out of the fucking mainstream here. There's a lot of companies on this exchange. And TTM, dude, I think that's a good opportunity because the RSI is oversold. And this company has seemed to, every time the RSI goes down, it peaks. It has its peaks, and it's really down here. So the RSI should go back to 50. It looks like if you follow the RSI chart, and like it should go up. Should go up to like a 14 price target. It's at 12 right now. You know, like so. It's not bad. It's down 4% today though. It's tough. $14, and I would say that happens. That's probably gonna happen. Well, dude, RSI is gonna close the gap too. People have got to start buying this. It's honestly, dude, today could be the absolute low on that. Today could be the absolute low on that because that RSI is deep. TTM. Nice. Yeah, dude. Dude, dude, Tiffany and cheesecake are, dude, that's assumption that consumer discretion is going to be good and that those are going to pop. But Pro is the one to be in right now, dude. I would go long-term shares on Pro because, dude, if they're going to be looked at like a, dude, getting rid of Dodd-Frank, man, they have to spend money on that, and now they don't, and so, dude. And dude, it's Prudential anyway, dude. So it's a stable, solid company. I just think Prudential, dude. When I saw that, when I heard that, that's just bullish. That's just bullish as hell. Getting rid of SIFI was such a good thing to happen to that stock, that company. Yeah, dude. I think that other consumer discretion. So Netflix, dude, they had a real big earnings yesterday. It's at 36.4, 364. It's only up 5% here. It was at 380 last night. So GE's up. GE's at 1242. Morgan Stanley's up a little bit. The banks seem to be doing well. Johnson & Johnson's up a point. Prudential's up half a point today. Amazon's up a little bit. Facebook's up a little bit. All the exchanges, the indexes, the Dow, the SPY, the NASDAQ, they're all down a little bit. I mean, the Dow's almost down a full point. The NASDAQ's down 0.6 and S&B's 0.5 down. So that's tough right there. Square's down 1.5%, dude. Square. WWE is down to 83. If you know anything about WWE, you know that thing just runs straight up. I wish I got Pru under 96. Yeah, dude, Pru got cheap there for a little while. And you know, it's tough. But Pru got cheap. But dude, the fundamentals never changed on it, dude. Like they didn't miss an earnings or anything. It was just it dropped from 115. Dude, I think its absolute high is was January 29th or something like that, the day before the markets collapsed in February, before the 10-year bond note was a problem. But AMD is down 3% today. That sucks, dude. I said AMD might go up today. So that was the wrong call. That was my bad. But again, dude, you know, looks like the whole market's down somehow, except for the banks, except for everything that reported in the banks. So for whatever reason, things are still selling off. Bank of America's down. Dude, I don't understand the banks, man. Banks just move black magic. You know, like they just move however the fuck they want. Teva's down 5% today. Bosch is down almost 4%. What is going on with Bosch? Yeah, so someone sold this morning. It looks like, dude, I just like Bosch so much For some reason, I just like this company. I think the Bausch Health is yeah, dude, and you have a lot of bag holders at Snap, dude. That's what you're gonna get, you know, dude. People just aren't gonna sell, dude. The price averages are gonna be at like 15. I wouldn't just sell that, but yeah, yeah, I agree. There's a down dog. 4 people live now. Dude, I mean, you know, there's not much you could do right now, dude. It's just, dude, Netflix killed it. Netflix killed it. The markets have kind of sizzled. I think consumer discretion is where I would be moving my money around into today. I would be getting into Tiffany. I'd be getting into Home Depot. I'd be getting into you know, Cheesecake Factory is going to report. Just think they're going to blow it out, and you know, that's what it is. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna I guess I'll take a quick break. Dude, am I gonna take a quick break? I could just wait an hour, but I got nothing to talk about. But it's trending. Netflix, Canopy's down 50. They're up a little bit from when I last talked about them. IBM is down 7% today. They report. Subscribe, nice. Thank you. All right, Nabs. Have a good day, man. Who's reporting tonight? What's up? What's up, Bob? After market close, you got oh, dude, Winnebago killed it. I meant to talk about Winnebago. I like seeing Winnebago kill it because it's like, dude, who the fuck's buying Winnebagos, dude? It's like country people, right? I mean, that's a mass generalization, but seriously, dude, that means that sector of the world has money to be buying Winnebagos. But Kinder Morton Canada reports tonight. Alcoa Corp is reporting aftermarket. That's a big one. Great Southern Bancorp. Steel Dynamics report. So we're going to get a steel reporting today. That's going to be big. If that goes through, that's going to be good market wide. Tri-State Capital Holdings. Bancorp, South Bank, another bank, Triumph Bancorp, Brandywine Realty Trust. We got a couple going off today, actually. We got a lot. This is earnings season. Berkshire Hills Bancorp, Crown Holdings, Crown Castle Incorporate, Pinnacle Bank Shares Corp. Alright, and tomorrow morning I'll look at too. Has to go down. I suffered a big loss yesterday. What do you got, puts? How'd you suffer a big loss in AMD? What are you doing short in AMD, dude? The Raging Bull. How big was your loss? $15K? Damn. Winnebago already reported. So I think that move might kind of be over here. But what call should you buy for Winnebago? 15 in 15K on AMD, huh? Better go way down. So you had puts or something on it, or a short AMD. Where are you? Down 2.7%. It's down 27.3. Winnebago. Winnebago has an ascending or a descending triangle on it. Looks like it just rejected itself too. I didn't really look at Winnebago's chart, but the RSI is healthy. I don't think Winnebago has a big move coming. I think that they just beat their earnings, and I think that's a good sign for sectors, for like overall. I think it's good that Winnebago beat, more or less, than anything. I was so tempted to cover yesterday, but there was no justification for the hike. Dude, there's no justification for anything AMD does lately. It just wildly moves around. But dude, when I get my charts up, when I get the charts all going, dude, I can't stream all this stuff like I can't stream all this stuff right now, dude. I wish that I had like 10 screens, a better fucking computer, and things processing this shit. Because if I pull up this screen, then this screen turns off. But it doesn't turn off, dude. It just pauses on me, and it's just tough to watch that, like, or have that happen. The Dow continues to drop. It's down 200 points, 0.8%. 0.50 on the SPY. The Nasdaq is down 0.4. I'm bullish on consumer discretion. I think that you should be getting into Tiffany's and shit like that. Dude, Snap's getting... Dude, I had a guy up on here talking about how he was bullish on Snap, dude, and that guy was alright. So, dude, you know what? Let's be bullish on Snap. Let's stop being such bears. But, dude, it's at 7.02 right now. I mean, dude, Snap, dude, they're running out of money, man. Snap is just... Dude, we'll see what happens with Snap. I don't have a position in Snap, dude. I don't have any positions in Snap. I have no idea what's going on with that stock, dude. I don't really follow it. I know that people want it to go down, and people want it to go up. But it could go up, it could go down. But dude, Canopy is recovering a little bit from its low today. It's at 51 now. It's up a little bit from midday. It's down 3% on the day, though. It's down $1.61. I think they got down to the 49s, though. So that's moving up a little bit. Microsoft is down almost. It's down 0.9 on the day today. It had a big day yesterday. It had a big move. The whole market had a big day yesterday, and it kind of came out of nowhere, right? Like, we just had the big pullback. I feel like I don't really talk a lot about macro, but I think that we're starting to get into a, you know, we're just kind of balancing here, you know. We had a massive sell-off last week, dude. Everything was red. Everything was red. And we're just getting back into it. AMD has been pumped from price target raises and pure hope it would steal Intel's market. Well, Intel also doesn't have anything really in its pipeline until like 2020 or 2021. I mean, Intel didn't do itself any favors, and Intel has a bunch of executives leaving it. But dude, it's just that's how I feel with Intel. Like, Intel looks like it's not the greatest thing in the world, and AMD is coming out with better things. And like AMD's attacking like the gaming things, and I think that's a sector to be in, is if you get into the gaming and like the online streaming and all that stuff, and like dude, I like that move more away from just making a desktop computer that processes things quickly. I don't know how to really explain how I feel about that, but I think AMD has a legitimate claim to Intel here, because fuck Intel, dude. Intel, I don't know. The whole, but then, dude, you're still talking about the chips, and dude, overall chips in general might be at the top end of its market here. And then you start talking about a tech bubble, and like you get deeper and deeper, and like, dude, that's the whole web down there. But you know, it just Dude, Pru's only up 0.10% right now, which is a fucking shame. Yeah, dude, weed stocks, dude. I just read something on this money.net about how dude, weed spot. I guess it's a sell the news event because fucking Canopy's down 4.5% right now. But dude, I just read something like it's a big surprise. It's a big surprise that weed's going to be cheaper when it's legalized. What it loses? I mean, dude, that's just stupid. Yeah. So, Home Depot and Lowe's actually got a downgrade today. Or a housing market and a downgrade. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like Goldman Sachs playing fucking games. Goldman Sachs might be thinking the same thing that I'm thinking with this consumer discretion bullshit. Dude, it's time to buy some Home Depot. It's time to buy some Lowe's. It is time to buy that shit. And it's really time to buy it because that consumer discretion and, dude, people having more money and putting things off, dude, this is when people do shit. People do things all at the same time, right? Everyone runs in a wave. Everyone runs together. Dude, it is time to buy Home Depot. It is time to buy Home Depot. It is time to buy... They got downgraded? What? Yeah, dude, that's people on the top playing fucking games, dude. That's market manipulation. They're buying cheap shares so that when they blow out their earnings and they pull what Netflix did yesterday, it's just gonna be, dude, this is literally the same thing. Did they collapse with the rest of the market the other day? Yeah. Yeah, so Home Depot 3 weeks ago, or 3 or 4 weeks ago, was at 215-ish, right? It's at 185 right now. At the tail end of a downgrade. It's down $8 today. Yeah, fucking bears screaming for a recession. What Home Depot is gonna do? Actually, dude, home improvements are everywhere lately. If you've been watching or looking around, I know it's summertime, dude, but it seems like everyone's doing shit. But dude, Home Depot's gonna beat. Home Depot's gonna beat. People have money to do stuff. Tiffany's gonna beat because people have money to buy nice things. Lowe's is gonna beat. Same reason Home Depot. Cheesecake Factory is going to be because people like fucking grande burritos. And, dude, that's going to be that. And, if it doesn't, it doesn't. But, dude, that downgrade is just a slap in the face. And, that's what, dude, even more than wheat stocks. Wheat stocks have already run up, dude. They've had their big run up, dude. Any buying wheat stocks right now is a FOMO move. And, dude, I mean, long term buying it, dude. If you were gonna buy long term on weed stocks, dude, you would have already done it by now, in my opinion. But dude, I remember Canopy at $10. I was on a golf course one time talking to some guy about how he was in this Canopy Growth. It was right after they changed their name or something like that. And yeah, dude, how long? That wasn't even that long ago. Maybe it wasn't Canopy. It was one of these stocks though. But anyway, Weed CA is it's also down, dude. Just sell the news on weed. Shopify's down 8% today. On no news. Well, on no news, down 8%. Is Shopify going to report soon? I don't know. I just feel like that everything's a buying opportunity right now. I don't think it's going to fall in this week or like today or tomorrow, dude. In a few weeks or like in a month's out. But dude, like the thing is that these markets crash in October. They don't crash in fucking January or February. Like if you're talking about things are going to happen a few months out, then it's totally different. But like, if a market were to crash, dude, it happened right now. And dude, the Dow's down 0.9 today. But dude, historically, it doesn't have good Octobers anyway. But yeah, so dude, Netflix was at 380 last night. It's at 363 today. Home Depot's down almost 5% on a downgrade. I just think that's a joke. It's down on a downgrade. Prudential got rid of their SIFI regulations, and they're no longer treated as a bank. That's very bullish for Prudential. Dude, the thing is, there's only like 5 people watching me. 4 people now. But so I don't really need to keep repeating myself, but it's good to repeat myself because it gives me time to prepare for more. Anyway, dude, I just started doing this just the other day, and just trying to see how this goes. If this is a possible thing, and what we had earlier with people talking on the chat, I could definitely see how that would get out of control. People post too quick or something like that, but dude, that would be sweet. But Philip Morris reports tomorrow, and dude, that is a big one. Oh, dude, we had the Fed minute today, didn't we? Michael Kors is not high-end retail, but Coaches. But yeah. So yeah. So, dude, consumer discretion, and really, at the same time that I come across this, is the same time that Home Depot and Lowe's is getting hit by these downgrades. This is where they steal people's shares of monies, dude. It's all about going into Home Depot right now, going in and taking some stuff. Yeah, and dude, the cycles is pointing higher. Dude, the chart, it looks like it's ready to fucking roll on Home Depot. Dude, consumer discretion's up, consumer confidence. People are buying stuff they don't really need, or things that they could put off but could wait for. It's about, dude, things are about to roll on Home Depot. I think Home Depot's getting ready for it. So and dude, Tiffany, Coach, I mean, just all these things. These that's what you that's what it means. That's how it's gonna go there. Dude, the Dow is down a full percent. It's down 275 points today. A full 1.7%. The Nasdaq's down 0.95. It's down 71 points. Just it didn't hold its gains. We had a big day yesterday. It's down today. Dude, this is volatility though. This is where people make money. It's just, can you make the right decision? So let's pull up this heat map, see what's going on sector by sector. Technology's all down. Semiconductor looks like might be semiconductor equipment and materials is up. So applied materials is up. Finance, dude, they're down, but they aren't down that much. Comerica's down. I think America just reported too. Comerica's down a pretty good amount. Regional, U.S. Bancorp's up. Financial regional in the Midwest. But U.S. Bancorp, USB, is up 1.5. J&J is almost up a point in healthcare. Healthcare sector isn't doing horrible. Services, Netflix is up 4%. It's 363. GE is up. Dude, the whole market's red and GE is up. But that's just typical. Basic materials looks like it's all down. Healthcare is having a pretty all right day. Allergens down. Check out my biotech. Commerce Secretary Ross says China talks on hiatus, not impasse, could be a catalyst to drop. So maybe what happened here is, all right. So that makes a lot of sense to why everything just dropped a little bit there. All right, so Commerce Secretary Ross says China talks on hiatus. So that is not good. So honestly, just as I get that, the whole market got that, and it's down. From what I talked, it's down 0.20 more cents, down 100 more points. That's tough. I bet you the Bloomberg terminal would have picked that up for me, but yep. Wow. Moves quick. Yeah, it looks like this fucking looks like the China talks. I mean, goddamn China. Goddamn China. Yeah, so everything's gonna crash now. Did you get what you wanted with AMD? Now it's down 4.5%. AMD's dropping. The whole market's dropping. The whole market is dropping. We are nothing but bystanders at this point. But in that time, Netflix has gone up. Just surprising. The Dow's kind of recovering a little bit. The initial drop is over, so it wasn't that bad. Just gonna be a red day here, which is alright, dude. Square 76.50. AMD's at 27 flat. The SPY is at 278 flat. I'm just kind of watching everything kind of settling here. Go over to my map, refresh that. Yeah, it just turned a little bit brighter of a shade of red. Activision's down 2% today. GE is up. GE just had a little bit of a sell-off. Well, obviously. Yeah, I just kind of like Vicks. Dude, good call on the Vicks earlier. Good call, not even close. Puts her at 25. Vicks is at 6%. LO headed for 7. Good call on the Vicks, dude. I didn't even pay attention to it. Good call on the Vicks. Good swing. You got a bloomy over there? You see, the VIX is getting high. I don't know if RSI works on the VIX so much, but it's getting high in the RSI. It's on the high side anyway. And usually when that happens, it cools off and drops. I'm looking at VIXE. I'm not looking at VIX. Same fucking thing. Yeah, VIX is heading for 7%. Dude, go at the VIX. Go at the VIX. Start playing that. Fear's up. Our top gainers today. Materials limited eco materials. Yulong general building materials. They're up 126% today. Overbought. ESL. I have ESL. Overbought. All right. I'm gonna take a little break here. I'll come back on. I'll come back on in 15 minutes, 30 minutes. But I gotta look at some things. I gotta come up with more material. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, whatever. I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you so much, and have a good day.